Hey everyone, my name's Jay. Welcome to Plot Leakage. This is episode 8. Happy New Year, happy holidays. I know it's been 2 weeks. It's been the holidays, guys. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible, but it's important to, spend time with the family, spend time with your friends. That's exactly what I've been doing. But now it's time to get back to work. It's officially 2025. Captain America Brave New World comes out in a month's time. And we'll see if my first video, my plot leak for Captain America Brave New World, we'll find out if it was accurate. Spoiler alert, it was accurate. But today we're going to talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Okay, so they're writing the script for this movie right now. It's mostly done, but you need to understand this film is still a while away. So the reality is they could make changes. I am 80% sure that this plot leak will stay relevant. I'm 100% sure that this plot leak is true. Again, if you're new here, my name's Jay and I have a buddy who works for Marvel Studios. Definitely not me. And he knows what's going on. He's in the meetings, he knows what's happening, and he's relayed the information to me. So I can tell you what the current version of Spider-Man 4 is, what the script looks like, but I will give the caveat, to be real with you guys, that things could change. I don't want to just make videos where I just talk about, nonsense and made up stuff, I want these videos to be, trustworthy. So that's also why I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, because there hasn't really been that much news. And all these new reveals that other YouTubers are covering, I've already covered, So I'm going to do this Spider-Man video, then I have one idea for a DC video, and then I'll wait for me to get more new information. But let's talk about Spider-Man. Enough dilly-dallying. Spider-Man. Okay, so I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've probably heard some of the rumors already as to what Spider-Man 4 will be tackling. And there is some truth to it. As of right now, the main villain to Spider-Man 4 is Null. As in K-N-U-L-L, Andy Serkis as Null. Which is, I'll be honest, kind of surprising. I didn't think that Marvel Studios would be much interested in using a Sony Spider-Man universe villain. But right now, that is the plan. And apparently, the script is pretty good. It's a work in progress. For context, Sony and Marvel, more so Sony, they're the guys making this movie. And they really want Spider-Man 4 to be basically the same as No Way Home. They want this to truly be a sequel to Spider-Man No Way Home. In fact, it's more appropriate to think of Spider-Man 4 as Spider-Man No Way Home 2, because they want basically the same energy. And I understand why. No Way Home made so much money, it was so successful. I love No Way Home, if you don't know. I think it was a 10 out of 10 Spider-Man film. Sign me up. Live action Spider-Verse. We basically got the Sinister Six versus Spider-Man. Great movie. So I understand why they'd want to basically do that again. What do I mean by that? Andrew Garfield can deny it all he wants. I'm here to tell you for a fact that he will be returning in Spider-Man 4. Tobey Maguire. He is also set to reappear in Spider-Man 4. I thought that these guys might play bigger roles in Avengers Secret Wars, but that's not guaranteed anymore. I think they might want to do things with Tobey and Andrew mostly in Spider-Man 4. So I can tell you for a fact that Tobey and Andrew are going to come back. The Spider Bros, the trio, are coming back for the next movie. The multiverse will be cracked open, and the Amazing Spider-Man and the OG Spider-Man are going to be back with Tom Holland in the MCU. If you're unfamiliar, Spider-Man 4 takes place after Avengers Doomsday next year. Avengers Doomsday, as I've covered in a previous video, the ending to that movie, spoiler alert obviously, the multiverse will change. Some version of Battleworld, more specifically, something will happen at the end of that movie to where the multiverse is completely split open. It will be very easy for characters to travel between universes. So for Andrew Spider-Man and Tobey Spider-Man to come to the MCU, it will actually be a very easy arrangement, So that is something I can confirm for you. Like I said, Null will be the main villain of the movie. So you know what that means. Another character from another universe is going to travel into Spider-Man 4. And that is going to be Tom Hardy's Venom. So this is a true, finally we're going to get it, Venom versus Spider-Man. It's going to be pretty crazy. Spoiler alert, they want Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man to get the symbiote again. The return of Bully Maguire. The return. Bully Maguire is going to come back at some point in the movie. If you want me to kind of break down the general overview of what the film looks like. And I've only got the notes. I've not, read too much of the script myself, but I've got the notes. Essentially, we get Tom Holland, Peter Parker. I'll call him Peter 1 to make life easy. Peter 1 is mostly Spider-Man. He's doing Spider-Man stuff. There is at least a Daredevil cameo, though they may increase his role when the actual movie comes out. And he's gone full Spider-Man. He doesn't do much stuff as Peter. He does go to university, he does go class, but he's mostly Spider-Man. So since he doesn't really have any friends anymore because no one knows who he is, remember the spell from the end of No Way Home, he makes new friends as superheroes like Daredevil. And he's really happy when his old mates, Peter 2 and Peter 3, come back through the multiverse. And, it's pretty great. But beyond that, there is this idea that Noel has sort of a vendetta against Spider-Man through the hive mind. It's a bit convoluted, but Noel doesn't like Spider-Man because through the multiversal symbiote hive mind, he knows that Spider-Man is a threat. You could imagine it has something to do with Tobey Maguire fighting Topher Grace in Spider-Man 3. So Noel has beef with Spider-Man, and thus Andrew and Tobey come back to the MCU to team up with Tom against Noel. Venom, as in Tom Hardy, he gets the symbiote back, and he also comes to the MCU. At first, he's misled into fighting the Spider-Man, but he quickly teams up with them. So we have 4 heroes, pretty big team-up movie. But to make life easy, if you think about it, in No Way Home, we had 3 Spider-Men going up against 5 villains. This time we have 4 heroes, Venom and the 3 Spider-Men, going up against Noel. So it's doable. So long as they keep things tight and succinct, it's doable. This movie is very much going to be The Amazing Spider-Man 3. It's going to be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4, and it's going to be Venom's 4th movie, if you want to think of it that way, as well as being Tom Holland's 4th Spider-Man film. So it's a huge crossover. Noel's going to be a crazy villain. Right now, there is an idea that they could have Carnage have like a brief fight scene appearance, but it will be like a zombie Carnage. So I don't think Woody Harrelson will come back as Cletus. It's more like the symbiote just attacks, and they're going to go full symbiote city. New York is going to get covered in symbiote. So think Web of Shadows, think Spider-Man 2 on PS5. They're going full King in Black for this movie. Spider-Man 4 is King in Black. And it's going to be awesome, because I think every Tom Holland Spider-Man film's been awesome. Why would this be any different? And as far as the actual ending to the movie, of course, Noel is defeated. But our other heroes, Venom, Spider-Man 2 and 3, they stay in the MCU so that they can be there for Avengers Secret Wars. So this won't be the end of them. I should mention that Andrew is also set to get the symbiote, the Venom symbiote, or a version of it at some point during the Spider-Man 4 film. Now, this isn't confirmed. It's an idea that's been floated. It's not in the current script, but it's something I'd quite hope to see. Is Topher Grace also returning as his Venom? But they probably won't do that, since most people don't like that version of Venom. So that's just a personal dream of mine. But yeah, the rumors are true. Spider-Man 4 is looking to be a King in Black film. This makes Sony happy, because this is what they've wanted. They've always wanted Tom Hardy to fight Tom Holland, Spider-Man vs. Venom. They're finally going to get their wish in the form of Spider-Man 4. Andrew had that line in No Way Home about wanting to fight an alien and get an alien symbiote. This is going to happen in Spider-Man 4. I knew this would happen. I just thought they'd wait till Secret Wars, but nope. They're doing it in Spider-Man 4. So, to recap, so when Spider-Man 4 comes out, I told you so. All 3 Spider-Men are going to be in this movie again. Tom Hardy's Venom will be in this movie. They'll be fighting up against Noel, teaming up against Noel. Daredevil will have a cameo, so will Carnage. And last but not least, both Andrew and Tobey will get the black suit at some point. Believe it or not, as of right now, Tom Holland is the only one who doesn't get the symbiote. The current version of the script says that Tom Holland doesn't get the symbiote. It's teased at the end of the movie, but he doesn't get it in the movie. They actually want to keep showing off the symbiote suit for Avengers Secret Wars to keep it comic accurate, which is an interesting choice. Spider-Man will have 2 different costumes in the movie. He'll have the final swing suit for most of the film, and that will get damaged, and he'll have a new suit. I don't have much details on what that will look like, but he won't get the symbiote until, I want to say, the post-end credit scene. And then that will be like a big thing to look forward to in Secret Wars. I understand wanting to spread out the hype, especially if we're going to get Symbiote Andrew and Symbiote Toby again. I can understand wanting to spread it out. But the visual of all 3 Spider-Men in black suits at the same time in Spider-Man 4 going up against Noel, I mean, it might be something they end up doing instead. Like I said, it's early days. Whenever the script is completely done, because it's not done yet, that's the thing. This is not the final draft. And they're not going to start filming the movie for a couple months, so they're still working on it. And even when they're filming the movie, like I say in previous videos, they're going to keep editing the script. So it's a while away. That being said, I'll keep you guys updated. But this is currently what the story to Spider-Man 4 is. The key thing is that when the movie ends, we have multiple Spider-Men and Venom in the MCU ready to go up against Doctor Doom. But Noel is his own threat. He doesn't work for Doctor Doom. It's nothing to do with Doom. Noel is his own thing. And one thing that I'm not sure about is how Doctor Doom factors into all of this. He will, of course, have a cameo in the movie. It's just a case of whether or not Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr. will speak or not. I'm not sure. It might just be like a visual reference that he's out there. But those are the only details I have. Like I said, it's brief notes because the script isn't finished yet. Things are going to keep changing. I'll keep you guys updated. But at least now you have an idea of what to expect. Simply put, Spider-Man 4 is going to be a Spider-Verse King in Black movie. And I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you in the next episode. Peace.